Oh, hey! Large parts of their line are already giving way. All right, go for the King's Longbowmen then. Archers, you just stop doing what it is you're doing. All right, cavalry, charge through their center. Okay, guys, welcome back. And we should basically be right where we left off from the last episode. At the end of the last episode, we had the garrison at Entwade sally out to remove the Rohirrim who were besieging the place. And I think we are going to have units from Edoras go to Entwade and just make this as impregnable a fortress as we can. Actually, now that I think about it, that might also mean we can have Boda actually join Lawa's army down here if needed, rather than having them strike out beyond the Entwade. Which I believe is not only the name of the settlement, but I believe the river is called the Entwade too, though. Oh, it does come out of Fanghorn Forest. Yeah, I think that is the Entwade. Of course, I was going to do this, I don't even know how many episodes or turns ago, but I was going to have AC actually take over like command of an army made up of just like the weaker units that I had lying around here and just send them at the Rohirrim. And I just didn't do that because I didn't think it was a good idea, like trying to expand over here and into these other territories at the same time. Because like the more territories you have that aren't incorporated into your empire, we've discussed this in the past, the like lower your public order faction wide goes, and like the more it costs to like upgrade certain buildings, or not upgrade, but to like what's the name of the buildings? These sorts of buildings here, the Dominion buildings. I believe it takes longer to build them, and they cost more the more of them you have. So I didn't want to expand over here, but maybe I do need to just to eliminate another enemy. So of course that would open up another front with the Adunabar as well. Maybe I could have him lead a force just to eliminate some of these field armies, and maybe like hold some of these places under siege without necessarily taking them. Could do that. Just burn the East Hold with an army. Of course, he's not a good commander. He's a great governor. An expert. Well, we'll think about it. That's not something we would do immediately anyways. So anyway, picking up where we left off, we have Lawa, who needs to fight something, and Waka, who needs to fight something. I guess, because I'm not sure how well, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. All right, now I think he's being blocked by this force here, possibly? Or maybe it's this one. So I think we'll attack this one first. Okay, good. So that got him kind of out of the way. So now, what I could do... is maybe have him step over here and attack that guy again. And that will draw in... Let's see, it'll definitely draw in the garrison from Calenhad. Okay, what has he got? Okay, that guy's there. It should draw in these guys here, too. Oh, yay, Royal Longbowmen. Our favorite. Again, I believe these are basically King's Longbowmen, except for, I guess they're for the Adunabar? Oh, I can't see your stats. Okay, I don't actually have any King's Longbowmen within range, but I believe they're basically King's Longbowmen. So we'll draw them in as well. That's actually a fair number of units, but they also would be divided up, so I think that should still be fine. And if we eliminate them, that would leave like basically this force here and then this very large force, admittedly very large force, over here. But I think that should be fine. I think. Because if I remember, like, I had my scout over here, it didn't look like there were any reinforcements coming, and I think if what's his face? Zimrathon were to then attack him out in the open field, I think we could take that force. Like, that's not a devastating force. I mean, there's a lot of them, but some of them, like the cultists, are not exactly a stellar unit, and some of these orc units aren't very great either. But then again, like the Swords of the Shadow, I think, are a good unit. I think the Orc Champions probably are as well. All right, but anyway, let's see if we can do that. Can you move right here, then attack... Oh, no, 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 no. Where are you going? Attack this guy right here. There we go. All right, and I think it drew in the forces we thought. Huh. That's weird. For some reason, I can't see this force here. Oh, I think that's the garrison, too, now that I look at it. I don't know why I can't see them. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the battle. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle, which, as you can see, is about to kick off. We need to eliminate this force as quickly as we possibly can. You guys kind of stay there, I think. Let's see, well, let's have these axemen kind of stay there as well. Holy smokes. As usual, their archers are able to do just a ton of damage. Oh, wolf hunters do not throw, though. Actually, why don't you charge through? Right, and why don't you stop there? Oh, actually, go ahead and charge right for them. Oh, actually, here comes those Aduna Bar nobles. You guys attack in the rear over there. Oh, hey, they're obliterating that bodyguard. That's what we like to see.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
Okay, you guys now attack them in the rear. You wolf hunters pull back. Wait, who's being... Oh, of course, the archers managed to turn around and shoot the wolf hunters anyways. Okay, where did my archers go? All right, archers, over here. Okay, how are they still able to hit them from all the way over here? All right, and that takes care of them. We can form up the rest of our units over here. Okay, those dark bows are coming back. Okay, wolf hunters, go ahead and you can fire at will. All right, cavalry, get out of there. Let's pull our archers over here. Oh, hey, they're routing. Cavalry, let's have the weaker units charge forward there. Okay, archers, get over here and start shooting at them. They're really causing us problems here. Axemen kind of form up over here. Really hated how they don't run when I tell them to run. Oh, my cavalry are going too far out. Okay, they're already broken, so let's pull a unit out here. Okay, you guys attack from the side. What have we got here? Oh, orc hunters. That's good. We can have the cavalry take care of them as well. In fact, get over there and take them out.
Army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating.
Archers, get out of there. No, seriously, get out of there. Do not stay and attack. I told you to run, so keep running.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down and slay them.
Oh, there's some of those royal longbowmen. Isn't that great? All right, Wolf's Oath men. Get over there and get ready to kill them. And we'll get our cavalry over here. Oh, I told you guys to run. Which part of running is hard for you to understand? Okay, you guys, get over here. And of course, they're targeting the wolf hunters, as usual. Okay, archers, fire on them. Right there. Actually, stop firing on them. We're going to have these guys intercept them. Oh, no, 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 no. You are not escaping. You are staying there and dying at the hands of the Wolf's Oathmen. Alright, pull through, pull through. Holy smokes! Alright, fight, fight, fight. Alright, now, let's bring all of the archers actually over here to fire into the rear of those Uruks. Alright, do we have any cavalry back here? We do. And then get over here. We're going to have you attack the orc champions. And those archers. Oh, another enemy commander slain. That's grand. And, actually, we won't have them fire at them because they're mostly amongst my troops there. Those guys should waver and break really quickly.
Enemy army runs. Now hunt
Good.
down.
Broken, broken. That's what we want to see. Oh, you guys. Stop firing. Stop firing. Stop firing. You're just gonna hit our own guys. I was gonna say, have you killed them or not? Oh, okay, that was the third enemy commander. Actually, here, attack those guys. Attack those guys. Attack those guys. Wait, how are we losing troops? I thought they were that unit was routing. Because I had the continue battle screen and everything, so not sure how we lost someone there. I think it was only one horseman though, so I guess that's not too bad. Ow. And the wolf hunters barely even fought in the battle, and yet they lost all of these guys purely because they kept getting targeted by the archers. Actually, everyone basically did pretty well except for the wolf hunters. Again, for that very reason. It's like the AI just kind of goes, ooh, I don't think they have a lot of armor. Let's shoot them. All right, but anyway, we did win. We did kill them, so let's take this back to the campaign map and see, I guess, how this plays out. Oh! Interesting. We could actually take control of Calenhad right now. Interesting, interesting. How to go about this, though? I mean, there's basically no one in this unit, which actually means maybe I should merge it with that unit, and then what did we have for mercenaries? We can recruit one of these Gondorian rider mercenaries. Then maybe have some mercenary swordsmen actually take Calenhad and hold it while the rest of the army maybe kind of goes around. I hate to do it, but like this army is not going back to replenish. We can't keep sending the armies back to replenish every single time. Oh, except I don't think I could have them on their own take the place. I think I need to have them leave the army first. There we go. All right. There's not a lot of laying desolate we could do, if I'm being honest. We would only kill 128 people, which tells me there's not a lot of people in there. All right, I guess we'll just occupy it. That's still not enough, but that's fine, because we were going to recruit another mercenary swordsman unit anyways. Let's have him kind of step out here and then go in there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, now what I'm going to do is just have them step back here for a bit, just so that I can recruit them like that, and then we'll have the rest of the army go back in. All right, there we go. The reason I did that is just so that the cavalry unit would be here with the other cavalry rather than just kind of dangling off the end. We still have movement points, so we could seek a decisive engagement here and attack Zimrathon of Lathron. What have we got here? And then, of course, we have them as well. Now, I think if we actually just attack this army, these guys actually technically won't engage us. Unless these guys, like, retreat somewhere. I guess they could do that. Maybe I should just attack the smaller force first and just eliminate them if possible. Oh. They had yet another force. Because, you know, they didn't have enough troops as it was. They had even more forces off there in the trees. And there's the big force that we already knew about. And then who are these guys now? Fudge. That's kind of annoying. Okay, but wait, should we withdraw though, or should we fight it? All right, let's see. They've got, right, Horsemen of the Shades. Okay, they're pretty good. And a Dark Sword unit. We might be able to charge forward and kill them somewhat quickly. Then they would have the main force here, plus these guys here. Which, what are these guys again? Orcs, some Olaghai, Swords of the Shadow, some of these Uruk Berserkers. I mean, I did say that I wanted to seek a decisive engagement, but this isn't exactly what I had in mind. Right, they have Snaga Hunters and Orc Hunters, but that's not a lot in the way. They've only got a couple of Archer units, and I don't think they're anything great. And actually, I just realized this unit is basically dead anyways. Okay, but then they have another one over here. I mean, I could always withdraw if things get too hairy. And again, I did say that I was going to seek a decisive engagement, and that's kind of what this is, isn't it? All right, well, I guess into the battle we go then. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. We've kind of set up on what I think is the only really flat part of this field here, since there's just lovely hills basically everywhere else. And of course, the enemy is quite far away, so I'm actually not going to try and charge them. What I'm hoping will happen here, and if not, we may have to withdraw, but what I'm hoping will happen here is all of their forces will basically come onto the battlefield and they'll all gather up here, and then they'll kind of charge us. So we'll use our archers, we'll use our wolf hunters, we'll use everything we've got at our disposal as they charge us. And then, I guess if things, again, get a little too hairy, we actually are kind of near the edge of the map. It's actually right here. And so we can always withdraw across it. That also means that if the enemy doesn't try and attack us, we can always withdraw as well. Because, yeah, it would have been one thing, I guess, to try and eliminate some of the smaller forces that were kind of on their own. But it looks like that's not really going to happen. That's not really going to happen at all. Because the way they positioned themselves at the beginning of the battle, they were much too far away. Alright, but anyway, I guess what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to let you guys go, and I will bring you back if battle is joined. If battle is not joined, then I will see you back on the campaign map. Okay, guys, welcome back. So very unfortunately, the enemy just kind of stood on that hill and waited for us. So I decided to just withdraw rather than try and charge up the hill to go get them. So Lawa has withdrawn to just north east of Calenhad here. Now I don't know how the enemy is going to react to that. I guess technically they have a straight shot now to Aldburg if they wanted to. Then again, now that I've taken Calenhad, they might look at that and go, oh, well, now there's the nearest enemy settlement. Let's besiege that. They could also just attack Lawa right there. I guess I should have my scouts just take another quick peek and make sure there isn't, like, another enemy force over here. Yeah, see, there's no enemy forces really over here, so I think this is it, at least for now. The Kingdom of Adunabar does not have literally infinite troops. Yes! Alright, but anyway, I guess that's kind of not going to happen then. Alright, fine. In that case, let's just move right on. Actually, let's save first. We fought a few battles now, I think, this turn. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 battles? I don't remember if I saved between any of them. So let's just save just to be safe. Now, this battle is going to be on a hill, but I'm hoping, again, the units will be small, and maybe I can, like, kind of inch my way around them. I don't know, they might even try and retreat from that position if I try and attack them there, but let's find out what happens. Oh, what are you doing? There we go. And just like that, they actually did retreat from that position. See, if I attack you guys, will you do the same? Probably, and at that point, they could actually bring quite a lot of troops to bear on Waka. But at the same time, I kind of want them to. The problem is that they keep sending these, like, little tiny detachments of super elite royal of super, well, not super, like literally 2 or 3 units over here to attack these guys over here, and I sort of want them to concentrate their forces against Waka so that he can kill them. At the same time, they have so many, and some of them are not bad units. How many King's Longbowmen do you suppose are amongst the ranks of these guys here? Alright, I'll tell you what. What we'll do... Let's put Waka... Alright, see, there's the road there, so let's put him right here. The reason I want to put him right here is because if the enemy decides, okay, let's attack Waka, hopefully because I'm standing on a hill now, for once, I can have the advantage of standing on a hill firing down on my enemies and waiting for them to charge up the hill to attack us, rather than the other way around. And I am kind of blocking the road here. Like, if I click on... Oh, I can't click on those guys. How about these guys? Okay, it looks like actually they could still move around us, but I guess that's because they're technically already in my zone of control. Oh, no, actually these guys could somehow move around us as well. Oh, is there... Hold on, hold on. Pull that back up again. Does this count as a pathway across the mountain? This little thingy here. I think it does. Well, in that case, they might just ignore Waka and go for Mornan instead. I mean, if they did go for Mornan, Waka could just turn around and attack them. And it would be a settlement battle, I presume. Well, if I put Waka nearby and then had the Mornan garrison sally out, I think it would then be a settlement battle. But then Waka would be the reinforcements, and I don't want that. All right, well, anyway, I guess looks like we're actually not going to have a battle over there. Things have certainly taken interesting turns in this turn here. Oh, interesting turns in this turn. Yeah, I said that. But we took Callanhad. I wasn't exactly expecting that to happen, but that's a thing that happened, so hooray, I guess. We did actually manage to hold Entwade, and looking at the situation, I actually do think we're going to take Boda's army and send him down to join Lawa. And what we'll do is we'll just have the garrison reinforce Entwade to like basically be just a full stack army to keep the Rohirrim away from us. Alright, so I guess I don't know if this is enough footage for an episode or not. If not, I'll just add more on from the next recording anyways. But I guess regardless, I will bring you guys back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. And if you can't tell from my tone of voice, things have not gone well. Well, I mean, I guess there's some good news. But this is basically the end turn of where I left you guys off last. So Boda's still over here, and everything is still as it was over here. It looks like the Rohirrim have pulled back, so I guess that's the bit of good news. We've scared them off enough that they're going to leave us alone at the Entwade now. I can't show you the garrisons right now, but I have to admit, I had fewer troops here than I thought I did. There is a full 20 stack in Entwade, which is good, but it has every single unit of spearmen, axemen, and bowmen that we had lying around here. I actually thought there would be like a few left over, or a couple left over at least of each. But no, after like merging them and everything, all Edoras has is like 3 units of huntsmen and the Dunlandish horsemen. So there's no spearmen or axemen or bowmen like left over. They're all in Entwade now. Which is interesting. Again, thought we would have at least a couple left over, but we do not. But again, that should still be fine to hold back the Rohirrim. Now, coming down here, the enemy did decide they did decide to besiege Callanhad. Lawa, they did not attack him. I don't know what happened to the 2 forces that were here. They might just be in ambush, and they're probably still there, because of course they would be. But this is actually not the worst news. This is the worst news. My scout has spotted ever more Adunabar forces that are coming up to attack us. So on the next turn, I think I might just have to have Lawa go back to the bridge, and Callanhad is going to have to fall to our enemies again. Because they're definitely within range. I mean, I can't see what they've got, obviously, but I mean, that's basically going to be 2.5 stacks plus whatever else they've got, because at this point, I assume they just have more. I can't lose Lawa's army, especially, at least not until, like, Boda comes down here and basically can, like, assist in some way. And Lawa's army is, I mean, they're not beaten up that badly. I want to send them back too, but we can't do that. We can't keep sending the armies back. And Lawa's army isn't beaten up all that much. I think they've lost, like, 1 unit of cavalry, and then, like, other units are damaged, but not, like, destroyed, except for one of Wolf's Oathman units, because I think they've got like 40 guys left in 1 unit. But anyway, the point is that things are not going well here on the Adunabar front, though hopefully Boda's army will be back here soon. And then we also have, again, that other army that's being trained up that hopefully we can send down here soon-ish as well. And then we're going to immediately start training up another army, because at this point, I think that's what we just have to do. All right, but anyway, so that's what Adunabar did on their turn. Now, here is the battle we're going to fight, because now we are on the Reunited Kingdom's turn, and they actually are going to attack Waka in his position. And we're going to lose, because as you can see, they've brought 3 units of King's Longbowmen. Which, that's just the end of us right there, because my cavalry won't be able to kill them. They'll be able to fire on us from an extremely long range and kill tons of our guys. So that's going to be really bad, and they have another, like, half a unit there. So, yeah, we're done for. We're toast. Waka is going to be defeated now, and I'm only half kidding, because, to be honest, I mean, that's a good force. I mean, not just the King's Longbowmen. They've got spearmen. They got Mariner swordsmen. I mean, the Dunedain swordsmen are a good unit, too, so... This is not going to be a good fight. It just isn't. I mean, I hope we get a lovely position up on a hill. Now watch. After all the times I've had to, like, fight the enemy up a hill or retreat because, you know, they were standing on a hill and it wasn't a good spot, I'm now going to somehow be on the slope and they're going to get, like the top of a hill somehow. Just watch. Let's take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. Now, unfortunately, we did not get to start up on the mountain, because of course we couldn't. In fact, the battle actually only extends to right about here. Which there is kind of a hill here, but my deployment zone didn't really extend up to it. So I decided to use this hill instead, which is better than nothing. It's a slight hill, slight slope. Give us some advantage over the enemy. Obviously, their main forces are right in front of us, right over there, and approaching us. And then they've got their reinforcements over here. Now, they are approaching nice and slowly. Well, then again, their main forces, too. I was thinking that since the reinforcements are approaching slowly, maybe we could defeat these guys first and then go for them afterwards. But since they're all approaching us rather slowly, then that's probably not going to happen. Do not fire at will. You guys are all firing at will, right? Well, if you weren't before, you are now. But basically, I don't want the archers to fire at will because we need them to focus fire on the King's Longbowmen, even though I don't think... I'm not sure they will actually be able to do a lot in the way of damage to them. Another thing that I don't think I pointed out on the campaign map is... the King's Longbowmen also had, like, armor and weapon upgrades and experience. So not only are these, like, regular King's Longbowmen, but these are, like the cream of the crop. The most royal of the King's Longbowmen that we can be facing. So they're going to be a real problem. Just a real problem for us. Also, I do think Waka has actually one of the weaker armies at this point, which is kind of funny because his army, with all of its various mercenaries, was once one of our greatest armies. But you see how my guys have no weapon upgrades, no armor upgrades, well, except for that pikeman unit over there. Let's see, who can fire? Fire, 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 fire. Just focus on them, basically kind of one at a time. And hopefully eliminate some of them. And you see any shots that go over their heads will hit the bowmen behind them. Actually, we're doing pretty good damage. Hooray! We might somewhat survive this. Oh, where are the reinforcements going? I mean, some of them are approaching, but some of them are running up the hill over there. Okay, target this unit in the middle then, because I can't help but notice that you guys are killing more of, like, the mariners in front. But I guess you can't really help that given your line of sight issues here. Speaking of line of sight issues, the enemy is going to come crashing into our ranks here very soon, so why don't you guys pull back? Since we are on a hill here, though, I still think that my bowmen, even standing back here, should still be able to fire on the King's Longbowmen. Axemen are throwing their axes. And our wolf hunters are throwing their javelins. And they're being shot by the King's Longbowmen. Oh, hey! Large parts of their line are already giving way. All right, go for the King's Longbowmen then. Archers, you just stop doing what it is you're doing. All right, cavalry, charge through their center. And you, infantry, pull back. Here, get over here. Attack these guys. You guys get over here and block those guys there. All right, no, cavalry. Keep going. Just go right for the longbowmen. Oh, shoot. All right, you guys, I guess, just keep attacking them there. You guys, go. Okay, you archers, I guess, why don't you fire on some of these units off to the side here? Actually, no, don't fire on them. Oh, shoot. You guys pull out of there. The enemy is coming. All right. Let's charge these guys forward since they're all broken anyways. Let's see. Oh, those are King's Spearmen. We definitely don't want to charge them. All right, you guys. Charge here. You archers, fire at those guys in the rear. Right, cavalry. What are we going to do with these guys? All right, you guys attack them there. You guys attack them. You guys attack them. All right, let's bring the cavalry over here, actually, and have them chase down some of these fleeing units to make sure they stay fleeing. Okay, you guys attack them in the rear now. Archers, stop firing. We still have the wolf hunters back here as well as our general. Okay, mercenaries, get over here. Okay, what have we got here? Kingdom's militia. You guys get over here. X-Men, get over here. You guys attack these guys in the side here. Just this one unit. You guys attack them there. What have we got over here? Okay, we need reinforcements down there. Let's bring these pikemen forward. We could have them try and go get those Westron horsemen. Shaken. Ah, crap. Once again, we have the enemy here. Bringing up some cavalry. Okay, those are Kingdom militia? No. King's Longbowmen over there. Okay, horsemen, get up the side here. What have they got over there? Westron horsemen. See, look at this. King's Longbowmen winning easily against, like, my units over here. Okay, you mercenaries pull back. Archers pull forward. This cavalry unit get over here. Yes, X-Men attack from the rear here. Okay, good. That finally broke them. Okay, let's get all the cavalry over here chasing after these guys. It looks like the reinforcements... It looks like the reinforcements the enemy had are actually withdrawing. So, yes, anyone we could chase down at this point, let's just chase them down. In fact, go get those King's Longbowmen. You can definitely catch them. That's a unit we would want eliminated. Of course, all of my units are very tired at this point, so only the cavalry is likely to catch anyone. Yes, you can kill them as you go through. I guess that's technically kind of what you are doing, but still, get after the King's Longbowmen over there. And of course, a lawnmower is now going in the background, so I do apologize for that. Come on, hurry up and die now. Stop resisting.
The army runs. Now hunt them down.
Okay, I thought that was you guys, but nope. You guys are still killing your way through my cavalry. There we go.
The lord of the enemy army is running like a startled goat. Hunt him. Goats make good eating.
I don't think that cavalry unit will actually catch them, but... oh well. Oh, this was the captain's unit, too. Come on, kill him! There we go. Alright, the last enemy unit on the battlefield is, I think, these guys over here, and I imagine they're going to get away because my cavalry is much too far away. All right, I don't know how many of our guys are going to heal, of course, but I mean, in some ways that went better than I thought it would. I wasn't expecting their center to just immediately give way and kind of allow my cavalry to just charge through like that and kind of get in amongst their other units. At the same time, we did have stiff resistance on the right flank against some of the units that were over here. That's when we had to commit, like, the wolf hunters over there. Okay, and they're across. Okay, so nearly 2,000 of the enemy killed for a little less than 300 of ours. I mean, that's not so bad. Let's see, we do have some decent casualties healed amongst the rider mercenaries. Not so many among the axemen, though. Well, actually, that's not true. Most of the axemen didn't take a lot of casualties, except for this unit here, and it does have about half of those casualties healed, so that's not so bad. Actually, that mercenary swordsman unit is one of the ones that did not really do so well. Let's see, but everyone else seemed to do pretty well. Oh, except for actually this unit of Eriador Rider mercenaries didn't do very well at all. Well, they must not have caught any of the fleeing enemies either, because, I mean, even if a cavalry unit doesn't do a lot of fighting... And here comes that lawnmower again. So, yes, anyway, that Rider mercenary unit didn't do so well. And our bowmen did pretty well, though they didn't have a lot to do during the battle, because I guess we were able to hit the longbowmen right there at the beginning, but only at the beginning. Of course, they didn't take any casualties in return, which is unusual considering that they had like 3 or 4 units of longbowmen themselves. I kind of expected there to be something of an archery duel there. But anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. Okay, so I think I mentioned this a couple episodes, but this is what I'm talking about. I get this diplomatic information message every single turn. The Kingdom of Rohan and the Kingdom of Adunabar are no longer at war with each other, even though that, like, I never get a message saying they've gone to war with each other. And then the Empire of Harad and the Principality of Far Harad, like, one of them becomes a protectorate. And this happens every single turn for many, many turns at this point, so I'm not sure what that's all about. All right, but anyway, they didn't do any more attacking on their turns, so now it's back to our turn again. Oh, did we lose a Rider mercenary unit? I mean, obviously we didn't completely lose it, but the point is that, like, if you lose a unit in its entirety on the battlefield itself, but then, like, some of them heal up, usually they kind of get slotted to the rear of the army like this, which I didn't think we had lost any of our Rider mercenaries. Units, I mean. All right, but anyway, see, looking around here, I guess everything is kind of as it was when the battle started, except for now there's less United Kingdom forces over here, which is good, but it looks like they actually still have... Oh, look at all of these archers. They still have one unit of King's Longbowmen there. And I don't know how many units they've gotten there. All right, but anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff to do on the campaign map and some things to think about over here, so I will just bring you guys back as more of interest occurs.